Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Main Character Syndrome. I'm your host, Cheesymanfredo, aka Manfredo Morales. aka Alfredo Morales. What the fuck? I fucked that up. Whatever. Anyway, before we go into this episode, I'd like to thank the previous guests, Sporktown Heroine and Gloomy Punk. Thank you. That was the all-girl episode, so if you like girls, watch that one.
Were you not on that one?
I was. I transitioned.
You sat your male ass down and listened.
Yeah,
there we go.
I didn't talk. I just sat there, took my estrogen, and just waited for it to dissolve in my body.
Dude, were the chicks hot in that episode?
Oh, they're pretty hot.
Oh,
they're pretty banging.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There were a couple of smoke
in that
shows.
case, I'll listen.
Yeah.
There we go.
But in case you couldn't tell, today's guest is Ben Saint and Yoloswag Studio, both friends, both returning in a way to this channel.
We were both on the Cheesy Cast.
Oh,
you might know me from my appearance on the Cheesy Cast.
Me too.
First episode, and Yolo was like last episode.
Oh, a little bookend right there. That's powerful.
Yeah, books end.
Powerful.
Nope. This is kind of just the Cheesy Cast, but in a new form. So nothing much has changed.
You got to reboot it every once in a while.
Yeah, you do. You gotta stay fresh.
You gotta burn the old one down and let the new one rise like
sometimes,
a phoenix.
Sometimes you have to just alienate your group of friends until there's just two of you left on your podcast. You know.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't know anything about that though.
It's the funnel. It's the podcast funnel. You start a funnel with a bunch of friends, and then they all betray you one after the other until you find out who your true friend was. There's always
good content. It's good content. The
betrayal.
It's great.
People love drama.
Yeah.
Let's not lie to ourselves. But anyway, this is main character. This is main character syndrome, and for the first, I'm gonna ask our two guests a very important question. Are you guys main characters or are you guys side characters?
I feel like I have to say I don't think the main character would say main character. You know what I mean?
No, I feel like the main character. I feel like Naruto would call himself a main character, and he is.
That is a valid point.
I always kind of thought. I always kind of liked. No, I'm always. I like the wise. I like the wise guy who aids the hero on his quest.
You're like a Han Solo.
I'm like the Obi-Wan or maybe the Eeyore, the one who's like, "Hey, Pooh, you know what you were thinking? All this means that's stupid. Actually, it means you should just enjoy life one day at a time." And Pooh's like, okay. I'm Eeyore.
Eeyore's kind of a dick. I don't know if I support that. Totally, dude. Every time
everyone's
anyone
a
was
dick
happy,
to him.
I guess, but it's like, he was like the friend who, like, you're trying to have a good time. It's like, oh, my mom just died. Like, dude, shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but a lot of the time, people are like dragging him to stuff against his will. Like, Eeyore, stop being sad, and he's like, "But I like being sad." Like, no, we demand you join us on this stupid quest. And sometimes you're right. Sometimes he's tagging along and being a downer, seemingly just because he enjoys it. And that's,
he was the wizard of the group, essentially, is what you're saying.
And that's me.
Yeah, all right.
That's my aspiration. Yeah.
You just gave me a flashback to Catholic youth group when I was like in middle school. I would ditch the classes, the little youth group, and I would hang out with my friend outside. And this guy was chill, but he would always complain about his ex, like all the time.
Eeyore,
like non-stop.
Eeyore.
Yeah, like a real fucking Eeyore. I don't know what happened to that guy. He's probably a drug addict now, but...
Bro, that's a better story. I was expecting something more sexual when you said it was a tale of your Catholic high school. But I'm glad it went that direction, I'll be honest.
I think the most sexual it's ever gotten to me was one time there was like this little like church fair that my church does like once in a while, and the church would just be empty because everyone would be like in the parking lot in the fair. So me and my girlfriend at the time, we went inside the church, and she sucked me off inside the church. So I think I'm going to hell, maybe.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell? I I think I was listening to that other the episode of Tech and King Protus before this, and I think you mentioned that same story. I think you mentioned getting sucked off by your girlfriend in a church on that episode as well. So
Yeah,
we've got a recurring theme.
People should go listen to that episode too with that podcast. I forget which one it is.
Callback.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about people who like act like they're the main character? Do you guys have any examples of people in your life who were like these main characters, these giant figures, even like assholes, I guess?
I think we can all agree as men here, women. You know what I'm saying? They all think they're the main character. What's going on?
Always trying to be the focus.
Mm-hmm.
Always trying to like make it all about them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think if I understand. I'm trying to think if I get the joke. Yes.
You're playing it safe. He's trying not to get canceled.
Wait, hold up. Wait, oh no, oh fuck, we're gonna cut that last part out because today is International Women's Day.
Oh shit, you're right. You're right.
Speaking of main characters, today is International Women's Day.
Shout outs to women. It really is all about them. Actually,
this is not a joke, but the catchphrase of this podcast so far, and every episode so far, I have clarified that we love women on this podcast.
Yeah. And when you have to say it every episode, that's how you know.
Yeah, it's our catchphrase. It's our catchphrase, you know.
Very women positive.
We love women. I mean, sure, we bust their balls from time to time, but that's just how much we love them. If we didn't love them, we wouldn't be talking about them anyway, you know? Exactly.
It hurts me more than women. When I make those jokes, I feel pain. I feel like more than the woman does. So, plus, I've been told because of their brains and they think differently, they actually don't feel pain in the same way a man does. They're also not as smart. This is all science I've heard.
This is why it's okay to cheat on women. This is why it's so okay to cheat on women, but not on men. I think
hypergamy. Men can repopulate faster, right? Men die in war.
Yes.
Men can die in war because they are less necessary for reproduction, but that's also why we can cheat. That's the law.
Exactly.
True. Yeah. Exactly. I have not seen anyone refute that claim.
Plus, the men are women and children first bullshit. I mean, this has been brought up countless times, but it's kind of lame.
Yeah, I think Bill Burr had a perfect bit about that. I'm not going to recite it. Just look up Bill Burr women. You'll find the clip.
Legend.
Legendary. Oh, anyway, that reminds me, Yolo. Now that you're here, I got to ask. Recently, you got kind of a high-profile interview on your podcast.
Who?
And it was the legendary Vosh.
Oh, dude, I still can't get over that his name is Ian. That is that is the lamest name. But he was surprisingly cool, you know. I think he was fresh. It was cool talking to him.
Did you face any backlash from your alt-right fan base?
I think a few people were kind of like, "Yo, isn't this the pedo guy?" But like, I can't really fault them because like when I saw some of those clips without context, it was kind of like, "Oh yeah, dude, what is going on with this dude? Like, why would you talk to this guy?" But then it's kind of like, I don't know. He seems more level-headed than I think he acts. But
definitely. I watch all his streams.
I saw someone I follow tweeting some stuff about him, like his anarcho-Bidenism thing and the what's the new anarcho-NATOism. Like these are obviously jokes that I saw someone just unironically tweeting that, like, you know, just not understanding that these were intentionally silly things to call him himself.
Was it that tiny wiener babe?
The green hair?
Yes. Yeah. Dude, because I saw the same thing and I was like, how do you not get that he was like clearly joking?
Like I don't want to stick my neck out for Vosh. I don't love Vosh. I'm not like a Vosh fan.
I don't want to get canceled again.
But you gotta like complain about something that's not stupid, please. Okay, thanks.
This is why I'm conflicted, though, because it was like, I agree with you there, where it was like, that was kind of a joke, and the fact you're, like, retweeting him and blah, 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 making it a big deal is kind of dumb. But then he followed her, and she said, I can't believe Vosh followed me. I'm over 18. And to me, that was fucking pretty funny. So I'm, like, conflicted on, like, how... I think he's fine with those jokes, too, though, to an extent, like, if it's friendly, but...
I think it might be kind of I was about to say sinister, but I guess not. But it's like
I think the Vosh pedo stuff is actually kind of sinister. I think when people call him a pedo, I think it's pretty like I feel like I know they're acting in bad faith because like I know the clips and I know the context, and in none of them is he actually saying what people say that he's saying. I'm sounding like a big Vosh stan right now, and I'm not one. I promise.
Dude, I literally, when I talk about it too, and I say the exact same shit you just said, I literally am always like, I sound like a Vosh fan. It feels gross. It feels disgusting.
Don't misunderstand. I hate Vosh, but I mean, I hate Vosh.
I'm just gonna. Okay, guys, just don't. Just everyone who's listening, pretend I was defending Vosh the whole time. Just
Thank you.
Right?
So are you like a Vosh stan?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I guess I'm a Vosh stan, huh?
I mean, I just don't watch streamers.
Me neither.
I don't watch streamers either. I just watch like the clips. I mean, I've been kind of just watching less of Vosh unless he has like a funny title like, "Oh, Vosh Rex little alt-right anus" or something.
That's kind of.
I would click on that clip for sure.
Yeah, but there isn't too many of those. I did Damn, I'm trying to look for the screenshot, but one time, I think a couple weeks ago, I retweeted like a Vosh tweet, and a follower of mine goes in my DMs, calls me the N slur, and calls me a Vosh retweeter. He's like, "You fucking Vosh retweeting N-word," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I screenshotted it and I tweeted it, and I added Vosh saying, "Yo, watch out when you retweet Vosh. This might happen in your DMs."
I guess so.
Oh wait, I found it. This is real. This is real.
Oh, do I get to see?
Yeah. Hold up. I'm not gonna post.
Did you say
you guys get to see it? Yeah, Israel.
Bro.
And we're big fans of Israel here.
Oh wait,
right, gamer?
Right. I see. I thought it was gonna be hard R.
Wait a minute. I know this guy.
I remember it being hard R.
I know
this guy.
I know this guy. I literally know him and talk to him sometimes. Okay.
That's amazing.
Who is this? Is this another one of? Is this another one of those freaks in your server?
He's just a guy. I don't think he's in my server. No, he's just he DMs me on Twitter sometimes, and okay. The point is, I know who it is, which is very funny. Okay.
What's like the weirdest like random person who ever DM you stuff? Because I got this.
Oh well, there was that guy. Do you remember that guy? He made a bunch of voicemails to the PCP, and he sent me a DM.
Be specific.
He unironically sent me a long DM that was basically a resume in which he was he thought he was applying. He wanted to apply to be a new member of the podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, these are all my credentials. Like I'm in school for this right now. You know, I haven't really made anything, but like I have plans to like write a book soon. So you know, I'm a creative type. You can I have a lot to contribute." And it was that was probably the weirdest. Well, maybe, yeah. The gall, the sheer gall of that one was pretty good.
I remember like a couple years back when I was still doing Bongo Luna, this one guy would just just DM me, just trying to be friendly, like trying to be my friend, and he was like a fan because he would always like comment on all my Bongo Luna pictures, saying like, "Man, I wish Bongo Luna was an animated series," and it's like, what am I supposed to do that? What am I supposed to do with that information? Like, I can't. Bro, let me just snap my fingers and make it happen. Like
Bro, you use it to drive you. You make it a goal.
I in the back of my head at the time, I was already thinking that I didn't need this little freak to tell me in every comment section.
Just say, well, bro, you know, if you've got like $100,000, you know, we can send the comic strips off to, you know, some Korean, you know, in betweening animation studio, and they can, you know, see what they can churn out for us and.
Right, exactly. Maybe that's what I should have done back then instead of do Villainverse. But then suddenly out of nowhere, this guy just like DMs me saying like, "Hey, I just came back from the hospital. I had a heart attack," and I'm like, "What?" And he's all like, "I'm okay now," and I'm like, "That's good that you're fine, but please never fucking DM me that ever again."
Oh, I did have a guy DM me. There were two things. One, he DM'd me an image. That he said that he had like created this image like pixel by pixel as like some sort of like puzzle or something. There was like supposed to be like a hidden message in it, and it was just random crap.
Was this like the Zodiac Killer?
I don't know. Yeah, it was some encoded message, and I just looked at it and I was like, I don't fucking know what to do with this. but then the other thing, he also DM'd me. This was before I had put the Sonichu 102 lecture out. He asked me if I would put it out, and he said he was terminally ill and he was gonna die in like June. And he was like, this was last year, and he was like, can you please release it before June so I'll see it before I die?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, okay, man, I'll do my best. But you know, I think he was full of shit, because I looked at his Twitter history, and his whole Twitter history was him like DMing like game companies, basically trying to like get them to do stuff, like to give him like Steam credit and store credit and stuff.
Because he was dying?
No, he didn't mention that he was dying. It was just him like complaining at various companies trying to get credit for stuff. I think he was just trying to motivate me. It was to put it nicely.
I see.
He was just trying to do me a favor and motivate me.
That's what this guy should have done in my DMs. He should have said like, "Hey man, I only have 5 years left to live. You know, I'd really like it if you made a Bongo Luna
animated Bongo and Luna animated before I go. Thanks."
Yeah, please. You know, I would really appreciate it. He should have told me that. I probably would have done it.
Maybe.
Yolo, you ever had any freaks in your DMs?
Dude, I was about to say, I thought you guys were making it sound like you didn't reply to people, but yeah, I have the problem of replying to everyone, especially the freaks. But I'm not gonna get too into this guy's story. But
you don't want them to hire an assassin off the dark web and to get you to
exactly. I'm trying not to get killed, but there was one. I have a bunch of weird shit, but one guy was telling me, this was like a recent one. I guess there was like. He was telling me he had been falsely accused of something and was trying to like clear his name, and no one would talk to him anymore, and he was wasted all the time. And I was just like, I feel like normally I would be like, all right, I shouldn't be talking to this person, but my brain is just like, yeah, I can help this guy. I can talk this guy through it. Like
I can fix him.
Yeah, so I'm like over here like trying to give him advice, probably like making things worse. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard not to reply to some people. Especially if they're fans, you know, you gotta do what you can for the fans. You gotta please them, you know. Show support.
You gotta be there for the fans.
I try to reply. I try to reply to DMs that seem to come from people who are, like, you know, genuine and don't have any like ulterior motives.
Or with large breasts, you're saying.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Well, that's a euphemism for boobs.
Big
and
hearts.
Ulterior motives.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
I got one from a Kiwi Farms guy who wanted to like interview me for some information about some stuff, and I had no interest in talking to someone like that about
what
anything.
Were they trying to make like a profile on you or something?
Not on me. They wanted they wanted it about someone else. It was either I think it was about Digi questions, and they wanted to like ask me stuff. I was like, I don't want to fucking talk to you, so I didn't reply to that guy.
Ben is like in the radius of both Chris Chan and Trixie, who formerly known as Digibro.
That's true. They're both my best friends.
Yeah, Ben here used to. Ben used to be on the Digibro Anime podcast.
That's true. That's
true. As a reoccurring guest.
Yo, do they still go by They're a chick now, right?
Yeah, they go by Trixie.
Oh God, yeah. I don't. We could talk about this if we want to, but yes, she is a girl
There's so
now.
much of this shit that like I know I've heard bits and pieces of all these internet people, but I have no understanding of like what they do. Weren't they like a lolly fanatic or something weird like that?
Yeah, they were a big like lolicon rights person for a while.
Oh, they wrote like stories?
Some. That was maybe a few.
They talked about doing it one time. They were on the Dick. They were like infamous for being on the Dick Show, and being pro lowly, and then getting incredibly shit on. Yeah. And becoming this like pseudo lolcal about it.
That was a real shit. That was a real shit show for sure.
She's actually married to your buddy Yolo Bird.
They're married?
Bird, right?
Wait, you talk about that tall string bean guy?
Wait, you know that guy?
I don't know him personally, but he follows me for a while and has DM'd me a few times.
Oh, that's okay. That's pretty funny.
I know
I'm blocked by all these people now. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm not talking to some sort of SJW, am I?
What? No.
No, I'm
what?
just-
Wait, what?
I'm kidding.
What?
Hold
No,
on,
I
but
hate
that-
women.
Why is that?
LOL.
Why do you assume that that's why I'm blocked? No, sir, I'm blocked for garden variety harassment.
Oh, power. Oh, you were harassing them, or they were harassing you?
We became bitter enemies.
You and the Digibro person.
That's correct.
Okay,
yes.
I see.
Yeah, after Trixie transitioned, Ben became incredibly transphobic.
Right. That's
Powerful.
true. That's true.
Powerful.
I had previously been okay with them, but then someone I didn't like became one, and I said maybe they don't deserve rights. And then I entered the Texas legislature and started passing all these bills, and you know, I've really gotten the ball rolling.
Sick fuck. Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah. Ben's last name is Cruz. Sane is just like the online handle, you know.
Cruz like Tom.
Like Ted Cruz.
Right.
Yeah, it was a Ted Cruz joke.
Bro, here's some juicy dirt. I'm not gonna name names,
Ooh.
but just so you have a little juicy thing for this episode. We're talking about weird DMs. This guy hit me up who's a very, very big. He's on YouTube and he does like, I don't know if you'd call them takedown vids, but like, you know, he goes after other people.
Yeah.
And
drama, YouTuber drama videos.
Less drama, more like profiles on people.
Okay.
But
I have an idea what you're talking about.
And I had some. I never knew much about him. I maybe seen one or two videos, so I had a modicum of respect for him because I also heard he was like had like a lot of integrity with how he handled stuff, blah blah blah. But he came to me.
You heard he hated women too.
Exactly.
And
yes.
Like, yeah, I got a real one.
Extreme misogynist, potential racist. I'm not sure. But
do we know this person?
Both of you guys, I would assume, because you're internet people, would know of him.
Okay.
But he came to me asking, because he heard I was close to someone and knew, you know, info on them, essentially asking me to dox them. And I was like, my respect just dropped so much. I was just like,
oh, I guess.
I was like, damn, like what?
Ooh.
I thought you would handle shit like way fresher, blah blah blah. We essentially just stopped talking, but there's a little juicy T-bone steak for you.
That is, I can't believe you outed me, YOLO, when I DM'd you and say, hey, can you dox Stone Toss for me? Please,
Exactly.
Please,
Boom.
Please, Zach, please just
Boom.
dox Stone Toss for me. Please. I love you for a long time.
I just had to say no, bro. I couldn't give it to you.
Look, I'll do the Bongo Luna animated series if you dox Stone Toss. I'll just get started on it right now after I'm done with this podcast.
All right, I might
That's
have
what's on
to.
the table.
I might
That's
have
what's on the
to.
table right now. I'll even make you a character in it, and you can like motorboat Bongo in every episode.
Oh, fresh. All right, yeah, I'm in.
Epic.
The profits of doxing Stone Toss will pay for the entire series.
You gotta
the bottomless well.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Once he's exposed, it's like Scooby Doo. You know, he loses all his riches and whatnot, and then they go to the people, and by the people I mean me and the Bongo Luna animated series.
Sure.
It's like a regular Robin Hood right there.
Yeah, exactly. You know me, but
Has someone done a porn parody, Throbbing Wood? Because I feel like that would be so easy to do.
That's
This
too
sounds
good.
obvious.
That's too good.
It has
not
to have been done. I'm not going to Google it, but it has to have been done.
I'll Google it.
Yeah,
but while I
Google that
Google it, I have a question for you guys. Have you guys ever, you both comic creators, have you guys, does not have to be comics, it could be anything, but have you guys ever made anything out of spite? Like anything creative out of spite?
Tons of times.
I was talking about this. I remember I had sort of forgotten, but I was talking about this on the last PCP that we recorded this week with Gib, and I remembered. I was saying, I'm finishing up the last couple pages of Slime and Punishment, and I remembered that whole thing with Uwupity, the little slime guy who is like, ooh, our house was destroyed by the carbonate rain. I remember that whole character who became like a sort of main plot element, I made him as like a ploy to guilt Chris Chan into retweeting my Kickstarter. To get Christine to like, I made this cute little character like, oh, you destroyed his home, like you've displaced him, like please just save him, and she wouldn't do it. So
damn.
I don't know if that's spite exactly.
And that's why you called the police on her and she's in jail now.
I think The ending of Slime and Punishment, I think you could read it as being heavily spite motivated. But I mean, remember that Chris did perpetrate a real genocide against my people. So that crime had to be answered in kind. I would say it's not so much spite as it is justice.
To give you some context here, Yolo, because this might sound like the ravings of a madman.
But, sorry.
But Ben over here has a webcomic where it crosses over with like the Sonic Chew lore.
Oh, powerful.
And and
it was
Chris Chan herself played kind of a big role at the start.
It was because I drew some stuff of her pony Sona and my pony Sona, and she really liked it, but she had some strong opinions about it, and she made all these demands of like, no, I don't like this, no, you got to do this, like, and I was like, oh, okay, and I just thought it was funnier if I just played it completely straight, and so I made a whole thing out of it, and it's concluding like this week. I'm gonna post the last update along with a video game that I made about it.
Oh, that's fresh. Yeah, I gotta catch up on this series.
I worked for like a year making this video game just because I thought like, hey, this would make a cool video game. I guess I'll just spend a year doing it, and I did, and it's about to release. It's pretty exciting. It's called Phantom's Revenge, coming soon to itch.io. Yeah, I'm very excited.
I gotta warn you though, there's a lot of like inside jokes in this comic, and it feels very catered to a specific group of people. If you listen to the PCP, you'll like this comic, which is the podcast that Ben hosts.
I don't think you'd have to. I think if you just, I don't think it's you would
maybe
appreciate it more. Yeah, there are inside jokes in it, but I don't think you have to know them to understand.
You should just read Villainverse. There's no inside jokes in that. It's pretty straightforward.
The plug.
I don't think I'm caught up on Villainverse, actually. I think I'm behind.
Wait, did you read Chapter 5?
No, I don't think I've read Chapter 5 yet.
Okay.
I think I've only read the chapters that I own physically.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it makes sense. I haven't made a physical copy of Chapter 5. I usually make the recent ones physical until I finish the next one. Mm-hmm. So I'm not, like, blowing my load too much.
Absolutely.
Yellow, did you say that you made something out of spite?
Oh, for sure. I first, though, I want to say you posted this Throbbing Hood. I'm still blown away it wasn't Throbbing Wood. I still think that's like A+ material right there.
I think Throbbing Wood is too kind of general, because it's like anything could be Throbbing Wood. I mean, technically every porno's got a Throbbing Wood in it, right?
I disagree. The rhyme scheme is distinctive. I think it would only enhance.
Thank you.
Going on here.
Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you.
I think I looked up Throbbing Wood and I found a fanboy on Twitter.
Oh, just link that to us so we can just look at it. Not for anything else. Not for anything else. Oh,
you ever done anything out of spite, Yellow?
Sure.
Created anything out of spite?
A bunch of comics, a lot of stuff, a lot of. Most of my catalog, I say, is spite based.
Nice.
Yes. For sure.
Oh, I forgot, but obviously the Plebe and Weeb Blu-rays. I mean,
oh yeah.
That I can't. That's like the main spite thing. That's even more spite based than Slime and Punishment. I'm just so slime. I got slime on the brain right now.
Yo, you gotta hear this story. Ben, start from like the beginning. So Yolo here gets some good context.
Well, the short version is the artist formerly known as Digibro and some other people that were attached to us because we all had a podcast together. Two of those people did a side project that we were involved in. It was called Plebe and the Weeb. It was anime reviews, and one of their they did a Kickstarter for it. They raised like $8,000, and one of their reward tiers was, if we raise this much, we will make Blu-rays. We will put it physically on Blu-rays, and we will give the backers those.
The show was basically like anime Red Letter Media, to give you an idea.
More or less. It was kind of funny. But they didn't do that, right? They made all that money, and then they didn't do that. They just fucked it up. Spent the money on other stuff. Didn't have it. Never did it for 5 years. And me and Trixie don't get along anymore. She's my enemy. She's my hated enemy. She's ontologically evil, and nothing that I do to her could fail to be morally justified. Therefore, I simply made the Blu-rays myself and distributed them.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I spent like a month doing it.
That's pretty big baller. Were they
so.
were they pissed at that?
Yeah.
How, like, why? Just because, like, what, they thought you were, like, taking their thunder?
Yeah, well, Trixie, I think Trixie sort of did not comment on it. She's kind of, like, is afraid of me now, as well she should be. But
especially if she put you in a self-defense type situation.
When I'm back into a corner, when I'm back into a corner, I'll do some crazy shit, like throw some Blu-rays out.
I'm not saying I'm gonna like physically hurt Trixie. I'm just saying if she put me in a defense position, where self-defense was the only choice, but I would hurt her in that case where it's legally allowed.
She did mention that in a vlog she was like, Ben did this, but I was just about to do it. I was just about to do it myself. Yeah, okay. You were right on the cusp, I'm sure. But they were mad, but there's nothing they can do about it. So whatever.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Anyway, that's my spite story.
Yeah. Yolo, you were kind of vague. Which specific?
True.
Yeah. I need. Yeah, you were vague.
The most.
Just name one. Just name maybe a recent one. It doesn't matter.
The most specific one I can think off the top of my head was I don't know. I was like, back when I was first starting, I had a little more right wing centric fan base, and I made a comic that was like. It was pretty much like a dude. It was me in the comic showing a comic, and someone was like, "That's good, but this is what's wrong with Israel." Like, because I was just getting so sick of like posting something, and then someone being like, "The Jews." Like, it was like it would be so unrelated. I'll even go as far as to say, bro, maybe there's times and places you could talk about Jews, but not this is not one of them. It makes no sense to do that here.
There's a time and place to talk about Jews.
In a synagogue, if you're there.
Synagogue, yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about Jewish people, you're talking about Jews. But I love Jews. They taste like chicken. But it was just a little frustrating, and then people were like, we don't do that. The Jews make us do that. Or something. And I was just like, okay, all right. This is so frustrating.
Valid.
See, the Holocaust was like a both sides problem, really. The Nazis for killing the Jews and the Jews for being Jewish.
Dude,
oh yeah, go on.
My roommate, who I love, my old roommate, was Jewish, and my mom was like, "Hey, your crazy uncle's coming to California. Can he stay with you?" And I was like, "Okay." And it's like this 40-year-old guy. He was very cool, but this is just to give you a taste of how weird he was. He got off the plane, and he smelled so bad, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, listen, I found this neat trick, because I just got back from Australia, okay? People expect you to stay at a hotel. You can literally just sleep on the beach. And I was just like, dude, what?
Shit.
Literally acting like he's giving me a life hack, and I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
You can sleep on a park bench, you can sleep under a bridge.
Yeah, it's like a troll.
You can do that in LA.
This is ridiculous. But I bring him home, and like we're all hanging out, and we're having a good time, and he's like, never get married, because he's like going through a divorce and like telling us all this. And then he's like, while my Jewish roommate's there chilling with us and we're talking, he just out of the blue is like, you guys know in World War II, the Jews were actually the Nazis. And it's like going into this, and I'm just like...
you said, yes, of course.
Yeah, we were all like, oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, okay, tell us more.
But no, it was so awkward, but I don't know. He was a goofball, but I don't know. He's a good guy at heart, I swear.
I didn't know your uncle was Stone Toss. What the fuck? He's related by blood.
Oh yeah.
There's there's an unfortunate not to get too deep into it, but the comic
yes.
Slime and Punishment, it's set in this setting called Endless War, and Endless War is focused around, it's about slime, and there's this tower, and this tower has a triangular face with an eye on it, like the Illuminati triangle, right?
Or Sauron, kind of.
Yeah. And in this world, there is an evil corporation that runs everything called Slime Corp, right? Mm-hmm. And just a player in the game, in the server, designed a logo for Slime Corp. And when you take, you start with a triangle, the Endless War Eye triangle, and where do you go from there to create a logo out of it? Well, what if you invert the triangle and you make and you put a red triangle behind the green one. And so this logo for this evil corporation that owns everything became
the Star of David.
It kind of is the Star. We sort of realized later, like, oh wait, it's kind of actually a little shitty that like the evil greedy corporation that owns everything has the Star of David as their logo. Oops.
A real J.K. Rowling moment.
Yeah.
All right.
It was an accident.
Oh man.
I mean, what can you really do with a triangle other than invert it?
Yeah, not much.
Right? Yeah.
I just want to state that here at the Main Character Syndrome, we are big fans of the movie Uncut Gems. 10 movie.
And Jewish women. We love Jewish women.
Jewish women. Yeah, exactly. Like, have you seen how many times Yolo here retweeted the picture of Abigail Shapiro?
Dude, she fucking blocked me because I was like sending her like shirtless videos, like trying to talk to her. But,
oh my God.
It was fucked up, bro. I'm here. Her brother talks about freedom, and then
were you
her
the
sister.
Troll? Were you the troll that made her write that article about how she was fetishized on the internet?
Is that a thing? How recent was that?
I don't know. I just saw an image of like a caption of an article that she wrote, or maybe it was a vlog. I don't remember, but it was called like "Trolls fetishized me on the internet. Does this undermine my like Western values of modesty?"
No. There's no way it was just me though, because my shit was fairly tame. Some people are like, "Milk me, drink your milk," like they go fucking crazy.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Did anyone not harass Abby Shapiro over her milk? Everybody puts their hands down.
Throw the first stone. Exactly.
Look, she wants to look. She wants to take us back to the 50s, so we're gonna treat her how women in the 50s were treated. Like
powerful.
You know,
she wants to take us back to the past.
Oh, perfect segue. Because this next
I can't think of a rhyme.
This next topic, I think I want both of you guys to take, because both of you guys are comic artists, right?
True.
For sure.
Do you guys know the man behind the scenes? He doesn't work with AVGN no more, but he used to be a big part of
the guy with the big penis. Yeah, penis.
Yeah, Mike Matei. Yeah.
I'm familiar. Did he play the Glitch Gremlin?
No, I think that was that other guy. There's like another guy called like Bill or Bob or something.
What's the Glitch Gremlin?
In one video, there's a little green guy who just goes like, glitch, and he puts glitches in all their video games.
This is AVGN, right?
Yes,
I'm going to be honest. I've never seen... I'm familiar with who he is, and I think he's funny when I see clips, but I've never seen a single angry video game.
I did not watch him in his heyday, but like maybe 2 years ago, one time I just put on a playlist of all the AVGN videos and I just let it go, and so I've seen like a lot of it now.
You know, it's fucked. You know who I saw as a kid growing up? Who's the guy that's a ripoff that everyone makes fun of? He's like a fatter version. Yeah, dude, I saw those, dude, and that is like, I look back on that so fondly, dude. He sucks so much.
It's fine.
That's awesome.
I think that guy's like a ghost hunter now or something.
He's so fresh, dude.
Like he has like, does he have like a show, like a paranormal show?
He does the kind of like scam shit where he has like the little like meter, and they go to places and they're like, "Whoa, this spot is cold." And, whoa, this spot is warm. There's a ghost here.
Well,
right.
That's how it works.
They did get to cross over though. I think like a year ago or so, they finally crossed over. The Titans collide
with AVGN.
With AVGN, yeah.
Whoa.
They set aside their differences to collide. But anyway, I want to talk about Mike Matei, and I want to talk about his short little career in comic making. Tell me if you guys seen. Have you guys heard of Loco Bandito?
You know what? I have seen these. I don't know if this is true, but I thought it was funny that he said the only reason he didn't have a career with these, or that they weren't published, is that the publishers didn't have the balls or something.
Oh yeah,
I was just like, okay.
I have the screenshot where he says that too.
Oh, so I was right. Okay, fresh.
I don't think I ever publicly heard your take on the Yolo stance on the Loco Bandito.
To me, they're funny ironically. Like, I'm like, you know, you posted right now, and I can laugh that like someone thought this was going to get published, I guess. But like, I don't know. What do you think? He should be canceled or something? Or
no. I'm gonna tell you this much. you know me. I keep Stone Toss like rent free in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're
you know
a big fan.
I don't stand. Yeah, big fan. I have actually read all the Stone Toss comics. That's not a joke.
Powerful.
Yeah, you got to know your enemy. You got to know how they think, right? But what I'm saying is that I think what I like about Loco Bandito is that he's just like a shit person. And I'm just a sucker for like characters who are just awful.
Are you
and,
telling
like,
me that I'm not meant to relate to this protagonist?
Wait, he's Mexican. He's just like me, literally.
This is proto Always Sunny in Philadelphia, pretty much.
If he just took that sombrero off and there was like a big mop of like bleach blonde hair underneath, he would look exactly like you.
Yeah, exactly, right, exactly. That reminds me, I need to re-bleach my hair. But I just love like when a character is like an asshole. I'm fine with like characters in fiction being like huge like racist. Have you guys ever seen the movie the Will Smith Wild Wild West?
No, that's one with the giant spider though, right?
Yes, with the giant spider. I recommend, even though that one got a bunch of shit reviews, it's still pretty funny to watch.
I did watch that one a long time ago.
I love the main bad guy in that movie. He's like a guy in like a robot wheelchair, and he has like he looks like an evil version of Abraham Lincoln, and he's called Professor Loveless, and like his plan is that he's gonna like kill the president and like reestablish like he's gonna give the South back their land. He's also gonna give like a little bit to like Canada and Mexico. Right, because they're gonna rip apart America. They're gonna rip apart America with their like evil forces, right? With his giant robot spider, he was gonna destroy America. But what I love about him is how like just racist he is.
Yeah,
and he doesn't say the N-word or anything. It's just this like casual like racism, like when and also Will Smith's like fucking ableism when he sees him.
Yeah, well, that's like the whole thing in that movie. You know, because racism, a thing of the past.
It was the Wild Wild West, of course.
since this was the past, racism still existed, and so he occasionally someone says like, "Should you be here, boy?" And then he says, "Yup," and he shoots him with his gun.
Right, exactly.
It was pretty progressive.
They never say the N-word in the movie. There's a guy at the beginning who's about to say it, but then he gets punched in the face by Will Smith because Will Smith. He's like in a water tower and he's like naked. He's like having sex with like a fine thing, a
white woman. A white
no, a black woman. It's a black.
Oh, really?
The movie starts with Will Smith having sex with a black woman. He's in a water tower, and then the water tower falls over because the bad guys like their little like cart knocks over the water tower, and Will Smith falls naked to the ground. And they see this naked black man in front of them, and immediately threatened by his massive penis, they try to kill Will Smith. Right, but Will Smith being too much of a badass,
I would have done the same.
Yeah, exactly. But I think my favorite scene, I used to be able to quote this fully, was like when Will Smith crashes the party of like Professor Loveless, and when Loveless like sees that he's at the party, he's like, "Mr. West, fine of you to bring some color to the occasion." And Will Smith replies
what a
with
thing
like,
to say.
Will Smith replies with like, he replies with like, "Well, you know, when it comes to these festivities, the only thing a man can do is stand up and participate," referring to this guy being in a fucking wheelchair.
In the real Wild West, they would have just descended upon him with batons and just beaten him to a bloody pulp.
They do try to lynch him. They do try to lynch him.
Okay, all right.
Because he has like a partner who like does like disguises. Right?
Yeah.
And he thinks he's disguised as this like Rubenesque woman with large breasts. And Will Smith goes up to the woman and says like, the disguise is alright. You might need to work on the titties. Then he like slaps the titties and she gets mad because she isn't his partner in disguise, and they're about to like lynch him, right?
Powerful.
The classic switcheroo. The classic fake breast gambit.
They're about to like what happens is that they hang him on the rope, but the rope is actually not like made out of rope material. It's made out of rubber, and it bounces him back to the cart as they make their great escape. Because that was like they were playing 4D chess. By the way, the lynching was part of the plan.
Powerful.
Wow. Okay.
It's a great movie. Yeah, recommend it if you're a big Loco Bandito fan.
All right, Will Smith, I mean Jim West. So as part of the plan, you need to provoke these white men to lynch you, and that will create the opening that we need to enact our master plan.
He knew they couldn't resist. He just knew it was like they were just
their one weakness.
They
cannot resist the lynching.
They should reboot that movie. Just get Jaden. Make the sequel, yeah.
Just get Jaden, yeah.
Unironically, I am...
You remember that movie way better than I do.
Oh, because I just saw it recently.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I actually, no, the last time I saw it was, like, for my birthday, like, last year.
What, you
can watch that movie in theaters.
You seem to be a fan of it.
What was that?
Me or...
Oh, no, you use that.
Oh, are you like a big fan of this movie?
I'm like a Wild Wild West defender.
Oh, damn.
But I don't know if I'll say that publicly, and I guess by publicly this podcast, but whatever.
Edit that out. Edit that whole section out.
I was thinking about making a YouTube video called like my top 10 favorite racists in fiction.
Wait.
What?
Is that a Monkey Jones video?
Is it? Damn. Fuck.
I don't know, but it sounds familiar. But maybe it's just that you mentioned the idea before.
Bro, just make it better.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't go by Monkey. He goes by, I think, Simeon Jimmy now.
Right. Sure.
Does he still make videos? For the longest time, I thought he got a job at Walmart or something.
I thought he was banging a pedophile.
Why not both? He did bang a pedophile. That's true. I mean,
has anyone considered he was doing it as revenge for the kids? Like he was like, I'm gonna fuck the pedophile. You know what I mean?
No, because he, it's funny in hindsight. He like proposed to her and stuff. He was he really lost it. He really lost it.
Like, I'll fix her.
Girl for a little. Yeah.
He was trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho there.
It was great. I was watching that drama unfold pretty closely. It was a great time.
Oh yeah, everybody. Ben here is also former podcast partners with Monkey Jones.
Me and Monkey Jones, we did a joint Nuzlocke challenge together, in which I defeated him. By the way, he failed his Moon Nuzlocke while I triumphed at Sun.
Oh hell yeah!
That was the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the end right there.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
But
he beat me in all our battles. But he lost the run. So tortoise and hare.
Yolo, you just gave me a brilliant idea right now. You said something earlier about like, what if like you fuck the pedophiles so they don't fuck the kids?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking like, those like kind of like wannabe like Chris Hansen YouTubers who will like lure the pedophiles.
Oh yeah, the pedo hunters.
Yeah, there's one in my city, and he caught a former classmate of mine. Yeah. A former classmate of mine turned out to be a pedo, and he like hella got caught. Yeah, it's crazy. But like, imagine if these guys like instead of like recording them, they go up to them and they just have sex with them, so they don't go in and have sex with the kids, or they suck them off like don't fuck the kids,
and then propose to them and get married to them, so they can like keep preventing them from doing anything.
Well,
it's like evil Batman.
Okay, you might have to you have to marry every single pedophile just so and you have to lie to each one of them that you're not like you're single, so they think you're like devoted to them, so they don't go off. Well, like I guess I won't fuck any more kids as long as you let me fuck your boy pussy, right?
Bro, I guarantee you, if you put a chick who is a pedophile with huge tits and an ass in front of like, I bet you like 25% of men would fold and be like, "Oh, dude, I could look past this. I can easily look past this."
I mean, if it's just sex, if you're just fucking her, like, yeah, why not? What's
only
the harm?
If it was Abby Shapiro, bro. That's the only thing I'm saying.
My favorite pedophile.
My queen.
That's not true. I can't corroborate that.
Allegedly.
Don't say that.
Allegedly.
Don't say that. They have a lot of money. They could sue us.
Yeah, she's gonna write another trad article with some recipe, with like angry brownies or something.
Geez, Abby Shapiro, why are you so excited about being pregnant? What are you going to do with that baby? Seems a little sus if you ask me.
That's more sus than Among Us, bro. Damn.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Man, but
We're
I
rolling.
am. I am debating making this top 10 races list. I would probably put like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. He really
no. You know what? This is
What?
familiar because you've told me about this idea before. Because you've mentioned Frieza. Because Frieza is a great racist. He's an excellent racist.
Top 10 races.
Yeah,
one of the most powerful races.
Cheesy, you're Hispanic, right?
Yes.
I don't want to offend you, but I've never seen any Dragon Ball Z.
Oh damn, that's kind of fucked up.
I know that's like a big thing for some Hispanic people, but I don't
it's,
partake in that part of the culture.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, basically, all you need to know is that he's a racist. Like that's
racist.
That's pretty much his whole thing, actually.
He has like the purple horn head, Frieza.
He that's one of his forms.
He has horns some of the time. He's super powerful, purple guy. He's racist.
White.
He's like an imperialist. He's like a slaver, basically. He just like conquers planets and makes them like his soldiers.
He's basically the main bad guy.
For the first part of the show.
For the first arc. Okay. I mean, it's they do the anime thing where like every arc, like there's a guy who's just slightly stronger than the last guy, right? And Frieza's like one of the first guys that pops up.
What's with the forms? Because like I know there's like a Majin Buu, but then I've seen like other Majin Buus, and I'm just like, what is it?
Talking about the chick with the glasses and like the red hair.
No, I saw like a thin one. It was like a thin Majin Buu.
Majin Buu
Super Buu.
Well, Majin Buu is he's like a golem. He's like a bubblegum golem who a wizard made, and so he just changes sometimes. Just because he's like, I don't know.
He first shows up as like a big fat guy, but they can't kick his ass because he's too strong. And then they do some weird shit where he wants to become a good guy because he gets convinced by someone, and then he's all like, I'm gonna like expel all the evil from me. So he shoots out like a gray version of himself, which is just the concentrated evil. But then they end up fighting, and the evil version wins. Then he eats the fat one.
Oh,
then,
damn.
And then he gets reincarnated as an Indian boy, right?
That's at the end.
This is powerful.
That's it was Goku's wish, because Goku was like, man, because the final form of Majin Buu is Kid Buu, which is like just uncontrolled, like chaotic evil, right? And then Goku beats him, but then Goku is all like, he wishes on the Dragon Ball to be like, I wish Kid Buu would come back, but as a good guy, so I could fight him, because I just love fighting people. And he shows up at the end, and that's just how it ends. So it
So wait, is it's implied he's gonna fucking beat this Indian kid's ass?
Yeah, the small Indian child. He's gonna kick his ass.
He's gonna train him to be as strong as Kid Buu was.
He's gonna be like the clown guy in Hunter x Hunter. He's gonna be like, child, I'll see your potential. I want to battle you one day. I must groom you not in a weird way, but groom you into a strong fighter. Yes.
It is a weird way though, because he gets off of the idea of like fighting like kids. And
what's that clown's name? Hisoka.
Hisoka. Yeah, I actually bought a pin of him recently, like at Hot Topic. They sell it.
I got a pin at Anthro New England this couple weeks ago. It was called. I traded some Endless War pins for it. It said assigned clown at birth, and I gave it to Munchie. I would have given it to you if you were there. I would have prioritized you more highly.
It's fine. I wasn't assigned clown at birth. I was assigned Mexican, and then I transitioned into clown.
Good for you.
Yeah, I took my clown estrogen, my cotton candy, eat it every day to keep up my clowniness. I also have diabetes now.
On the subject of Zach, you're a dog.
Technically.
Are you? I don't know. Are you?
I was about to say, are you a furry? Because Anthrocon. I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just an ally. I'm just a straight.
I
ally.
would consider myself a furry ally.
Yeah,
no, I feel like I don't know, because I feel like it's I just like cartoon animals.
Yeah,
you know what
sorry
I mean?
Sorry to presume, but you know.
No, I
don't
fucking care.
You know how it is online.
So sorry to assume.
You see a dog.
You're an animal.
You see a dog, and you're just like, what's that dog doing behind closed doors?
I think of him like Mickey Mouse. You know, he's like my son or something. I don't know.
Well, I have a bunch of friends who are furries, so I was there for support to help with suit-related duties, I guess. Mm-hmm. You know, they're high maintenance.
Yeah, it looks fucking high maintenance.
Allyship, you know.
Yeah, how do you not sweat to death?
Well, it was very cold on this particular day, which was nice. My friend Kazi Snep. I watched them for over the course of like an entire year. We would hang out, and they would bring over like a paw or like a foot or a head, and they would
of the costume,
and they would just be sewing it. They would just be like sewing it on the bus and stuff, and I just saw the little pieces coming together, and now it's a suit, and now it's a little dragon.
They didn't ever come over one day and somehow seem to be holding a tail in between their butt cheeks somehow.
Not there.
Okay.
Not between the butt cheeks. Just holding it in their arms like a normal person. Yeah.
While you were describing this of Kazi like bringing the different pieces of the fursuit, I was thinking like it'd probably be a very funny bit. Like I imagine like the beginning of Iron Man where he's like stuck in the cave by the terrorist. And, like, they're all like, oh, build us a weapon, but he's secretly building the Iron Man suit. And I was like, what if he's secretly building, like, a fursuit that he's going to use to escape?
Yeah, that's good.
They should do that. That should be, like, one of the What If episodes for the Disney Plus show. Yeah. Like, Iron Furry. Or
he turns the Arabs furry and then destroys that entire nation from within.
He has, like, a massive furry cock, and he, like, shooting, like, jizz shots at them.
He subverts the terrorists' strong conservative Islamic values and degenerates their whole society, and then he can just walk out of their little prison or whatever.
He knows it's working as soon as they start saying "ooh." He's like, "Oh, I'm good. We're good."
Speaking of shooting fat loads at Arabs, Ben, did you know that Zach over here? You grew up in Saudi Arabia, right?
Correct.
Really? No, I did not know that.
He's an Arab by culture.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, just Italian, but
that's where you got the misogyny from.
Oh yeah, and my love of Jews.
Neat. How was that?
That was cool. I don't know.
Sweet.
I try not to make it an aspect of my personality, but
you should probably put something on your bio about it.
Yeah.
So when topics about the Middle East pop up, you could come and say like, "Excuse me, as a white passing Arab,
there we go.
I think I have a say in this."
You gotta put the flag in your bio or in your username.
As a half Italian Arab, I think I know a couple things on this topic.
A right to talk on it. Mm-hmm. They should make slap an ISIS flag on there, but I don't think they have that on Twitter currently.
Is there a Twitter? Is there an emote? Is there an emoji for the ISIS flag?
I know. Doesn't Al-Qaeda have a Twitter?
There's no way. They have a Twitter, but not like a. I don't think they have a flag on Twitter.
No, I want that. I want that black flag with it's like a sword, right? Or something.
Yeah. With it says Red Scare if you look closely.
Does it?
No. They just did a shirt that looked just like it. Yeah.
I was about to fucking say that does not sound true. There were. I feel like you were
it
lying.
Sounds fake, but I can't prove it.
Yeah, I feel like
that means it's true.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Okay, I think there's this little podcast game that I got, but I need to get it ready, and it's just gonna be kind of like a question style game, right? So just give me a moment. I might just cut out this part right here or leave it in, unless if you guys do something super funny.
I am going to take this moment to. I've just opened up a bottle of Wegmans cherry pomegranate sparkling water, and I'm going to dribble some stevia and some raw malic acid granules into it to make it into a delicious beverage.
I'm going to go piss.
So this game, in honor of in Zach's Italianness, and I don't know if you're Italian too, Ben. I
am a quarter Italian, yeah. My mom.
In honor of Ben and Zach's quarter Italian heritage, we're gonna play a game. This game is truly gonna test your inner Italian, right? And this game is called Mario or Mafia, right?
All right.
Okay.
So here's the premise. Okay, I am going to give you guys a name, and you both have to guess whether or not it's a Mario enemy or it's a actual mafia.
Oh, I got this easy. Bro.
Oh, like a term from yeah.
Well, just like because I'm gonna pull off from like real mafia guys right here.
Okay, I got understood.
All right, and we're gonna start with an easy one here. Okay.
Goomba.
Okay. Italian mafia, but all right. Here's the first one. Bullet Bill.
Mario.
Trick. I'm gonna bet this is a trick question. I bet it's both. I bet there really was a gangster named Bullet Bill, and he was Italian.
I'm sticking with Mario.
It is Italian. It is Mario.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, that's cheating.
Okay. All right.
You psyched me out.
Okay, here's you guys better not be cheating too. You better not try to look it up while I say it. No.
Never,
okay,
ever.
Here's the second one. Quack quack.
Well, that's
I'm gonna
gotta
say
be
Mafia.
a Mario.
I'm going with Mafia.
I think that's the guy in Sunshine, the little the little wind-up guys that shoot you in the air. That
throws you? Oh, fuck.
I think so.
Fuck, I'm gonna go with Mafia, but I think you might be right, but just to make this a little more interesting.
The answer is Mafia.
No way! Oh, hell yes!
There's a guy called Quack Quack.
So what are those little fucks called in Sunshine? Because I know what you're talking about.
I don't... Hold
I'm
on.
looking... Wait, okay, so what... So, well, you gotta tell me what is a quack quack. What does that mean?
A quack quack is a... Hold on. Because I'm scrolling for just kind of like, infamous Mafia silly names right now. And quack quack was a... Oh my god! Okay, now I found him. Angelo Ruggiero was a mobster, and he was a close friends with Dapper Don, and became capo in the Gambino family, and was short lived as he died from lung cancer in 1989. So he didn't last long.
Fair enough.
But he was called Quack Quack because he was a talker. He always loved to talk.
That's good. The enemy from Sunshine is called a Cataquack.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a variant of the Plungello, and he is closely related to the Wiggler. Ooh. So, there you go. According to the Super Mario Wiki.
Oh my god. That is
comparable to the Heave Ho from 64.
Okay, all right. I got another one. I got another one for you. Get off that list of Mario enemies, Ben.
You're right.
I was gonna joke that this quack mafia guy was actually like neurodivergent because he was a talker. He loved to talk, and I'm like, maybe. Yeah, everyone I know who loves to talk is neurodivergent usually.
He is them.
He was the neurodivergent mafia. He was the neurodivergent gangster. All right, let's go next one.
What's next?
All right, okay. Here's another one. Aquaman.
I'm gonna go with Mafia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Mafia.
There's no way there's a Mario enemy that's just called Aquaman.
And there can't be.
This is more of a trick question because it's actually it's not. It is a Mario enemy.
You're joking.
Yeah, there's a
really?
guy called Aquaman for the Donkey Kong for Game Boy. And
what are you talking about?
Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Have you been sniffing glue?
There's no way.
Yeah, Game Boy. Yeah, exactly.
Actually,
wait. Let me pull up his little wiki.
Yeah, an Aquaman.
But he's like a guy.
It's two words. An Aquaman is an enemy in Donkey Kong for the Game Boy.
I see.
They in Donkey Kong for the Game Boy.
Mm-hmm.
They look like shit in the pixel.
Like usually how it is.
Terrible pixels.
All right, well, good pick. Stumped me. Yeah.
Yeah, you got both of us on that one, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. All right, okay. Let's let me pick out the next set of crazy. All right.
Now I'm invested.
All right, I got you. All right,
I'm learning.
Here's one. Okay, Joe Bananas. Mario or Mafia?
I would normally say Mafia, but after Aquaman, I'm so like, uh-oh.
I think. What are you going? Are you going?
I'm locking in Mafia. You're
locking in Mafia. Okay, I'm.
Because Because it sounds like Go Bananas, which would be like a Mario type.
Yeah, it's spelled G-O-E bananas.
Okay, look, this is a real question that's very important. Do Mario adjacent properties such as the Donkey Kong Country series count as Mario?
Exact. You know what? Let's talk about that. I don't
Joe
feel like the
Banana
last question
sounds like
fair.
an enemy in the Donkey Kong Country series.
I'm gonna. If I give out the answer, it's gonna give it away.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Mario then. I'm gonna say it's a Mario enemy.
Both say Mario?
I'm Mafia.
No, Zach's saying Mafia.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach says Mafia, you say Mario. It is Mafia.
Yeah! Alright.
Yeah, Joe Bananas was Banano was a Sicilian-born American who became the boss of the Banano crime family and was nicknamed Joe Bananas by the newspaper as reference to both his name and his mental state.
That's pretty fresh.
So he was crazy.
You psyched me out with the last question.
Dude, I was so sure.
I can't trust my gut.
I was so sure it was going to be Mario, I'll be honest. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a Mario thing.
It seemed too...
Okay,
all right. I'll take the L.
What's funny is that he hated the nickname and preferred to be called Don Peppino, drawn from the original Italian name.
That is way worse.
Isn't... Yeah. No, it's a pepito is a pumpkin seed, not a pepino, right?
Pepino is like...
I'm gonna copy and paste it. I might be pronouncing it wrong. Even though my name is Alfredo, I'm not Italian.
Pumpkin seeds are pepitas. So
Don Peppino. It's like that.
Wait.
Okay, well, you give that search.
Pepino. Is that like a pizza sauce? Is there a pizza sauce called Don... Isn't there a Don Pepino's pizza sauce? Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Maybe.
Yeah. You buy it in a can. This is the one. This is the one that like
the front for his business.
This is it can't be I just hope it's not the same Don Pepino.
He looks very jovial. I hope it is the same one.
This is the one whenever when I look on the internet and I search like what's the best pizza sauce?
That's him. That's Don
People
Pepino.
always recommend this one. Like this one is the most authentic, like made with fresh Jersey fresh tomatoes.
I was about to say I've never seen the phrase Jersey fresh. That makes me think of a gas station.
That sounds kind of gross.
Yeah.
Well, they seem pretty proud of it. So
fresh from New Jersey.
Sounds like a line from like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Jersey fresh.
Jersey like fresh tomatoes.
All right, guys, 2 more questions, and then we're gonna tally the results. All right. Here's the next.
What am I at 0 now?
Yeah. Wait, I have no idea who's been winning.
Okay.
I'll re-listen to it, and then I'll just add in my voice right at the end to say who the winner is. All right.
Please.
So here's the next name: Bladeface. Mafia or Mario?
I'm doing Mafia.
I'm gonna go with Mario again. Same exact logic as Aquaman.
And I'm gonna say I feel like it could be Mario in my gut, but I'm locking in Mafia.
I feel like this one could go either way.
Okay, This is a trick question, actually. He is an enemy from the Wario series.
I remember those from
Virtual Boy Wario Land.
Is he only in Virtual Boy? I think they're in the other ones too.
Well, I'm gonna drop a picture of him.
Let me see.
I'm gonna drop a picture of him, and like I would have probably given this guy a different name than Blade.
He's like blue and has a little axe head. Oh no, that's not who I'm thinking of.
That's not him.
Yeah.
I think Blade. Yeah, go on.
I've definitely never seen this guy before. I've definitely never played the Virtual
I don't
Boy
think anyone
game.
played the Virtual Boy games.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking right now at
emulators.
Oh yeah, right. Huh.
This is. Have you seen that Jan Miseli video about how many Super Mario games are there?
Like actual Mario games, or is it?
Well, the question is like, where does the like mainline Mario series begin and end? Like, do the Wario games count? Does Yoshi's Island count?
Oh.
Does Super Luigi Wii U count as a Super Mario game, etc.?
These are the questions you need to be asking.
These are like real questions journalists should be asking. You're right.
So this is a bit of an edge case because it's from a Wario Land game, but I think I'll give it to you.
I thought Bladeface was like, I'm looking at this cover and I would have guessed Bladeface was that shark with the Jason mask and the chainsaw. That looks more like a Blade face.
Yep.
It's a really cool character.
It sure does.
I'm gonna steal that design. But anyway, let's go to the final question for all the what's the currency in Italy?
Lira?
Lira. For all the liras. Final question. Mario or Mafia? And the name is Horseface.
I'm gonna go with Mafia. I think this one, it's too similar.
Yeah, I think Mafia too.
All right, and the correct answer is Mafia.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently.
Tell us about Horseface.
Apparently, no one knows why he has the name Horseface. His nickname is shrouded in mystery, but maybe the clue is in the nickname Horse. Like, okay, I'm gonna drop a picture of this gentleman. You tell me if he has a horse face.
Maybe his face looks like a horse.
Maybe he was a gambler. Does he look like Horseface?
No.
Kind of looks like a Italian normal face.
Was an underboss, a prohibition hitman. He was a hitman. Oh, okay. His most famous hit was Henry Tupasi in 1930.
Maybe he just really liked doing heroin.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? They call that horse, right?
Oh, maybe he was always sad. Maybe he was just always sad, and they were like, "Why the long face?" And then it just became Horseface.
Sure. Makes sense.
All right, thank you, our contestants, for playing Mario and Mafia. Since the last question was the all or nothing question, and they both got it right, technically speaking, both Ben and Zach did win. That being said, Zach had 4 points and Ben had 1. So if that last question wasn't there, Zach would have won the game. Next time I will have all the questions ready before buying time by slowly talking between every question.
Okay. I needed that bathroom break, actually.
Perfect. All right, so let's go to the final segment of our podcast.
Yeah.
And this is a question, but who, in your opinion, deserves to get canceled today? Like, just it could be a person or a type of person, right?
Society.
And if anyone has society, that one's pretty good. If you guys already got one on the head, if you don't got one ready, I have one ready. It's up to you guys. I'll just say mine first while you guys think of something.
Sure.
But I think the people who deserve to get canceled right now are Batman fans who want like a realistic Batman. What do you guys know what type of person I'm talking about?
You mean like
wait, a Batman fan who
wants like the kind of the realistic as possible Batman, kind of like
like a DC fan who's really into the gritty aesthetic and wants him as gritty as possible and wants him to kill people and stuff.
Yeah, like in a very similar vein. I guess what I don't like is you guys seen the trailers for the new Batman movie that just came out?
Not yet.
Nah, I've heard about it. I haven't seen seen the trailers.
I don't know if you've seen a picture of the Robert Pattinson Batman. He just looks like Batman.
Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, this is news to me. Robert Pattinson's playing Batman now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, he from vampire to Batman.
I mean, he was good in The Lighthouse.
Lighthouse was good. You ever seen Good Times?
No.
I think you should watch Good Times.
Oh, Good Times is so fresh.
Oh yeah, Good Times is a fucking 10
maybe I will.
It's
not gonna. If you want to watch a movie that gives you anxiety, that movie will give you anxiety.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's pretty great. But what the person I'm trying to cancel right here is if something that kind of annoys me, and this might be just like a nitpick, but I kind of don't like this whole like. Do you guys see what the Riddler looks like in the new movie? Like
he wearing like a trench coat.
Yeah, he looks like just like the Zodiac killer.
Oh, the Zodiac killer. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I've seen him.
He's just like a green Zodiac killer, right? And
I actually didn't know what the Zodiac killer looked like.
Oh, the Zodiac killer just looks like this kind of. Hold up, the Zodiac killer kind of wore a similar costume, but it was like.
Wait, I thought they never caught the Zodiac killer.
He wore like a mask for one of his. Oh, you don't know about the one where it's like a couple and they're like having a picnic, and the Zodiac killer like showed up in an outfit.
Huh.
Really? Oh, okay. This outfit. This is what the Zodiac killer looks like.
Oh, nice logo there.
Drip City.
Oh, he had a logo. He fucking had a symbol too.
Oh boy.
Because he thought himself, I guess, a supervillain as well.
Yeah. I mean that pocket little Riddler symbol seems like spot on. Like it almost can't be a coincidence.
It's where he keeps his notepads to write his riddles.
His little pocket protector.
Yeah. He writes his riddle when he gets a good idea for a riddle. He writes it down and keeps it there for later for future crimes. But what I'm saying is that I don't like how so like the Riddler and Catwoman both have like this realistic take where it's like the Riddler doesn't look like the Riddler. He just looks like the Zodiac Killer but green, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm bothered that they do that they make like the villains or other characters super realistic, but Batman still looks like Batman. It's weird.
Well, let me look up what he looks like. Robert Pattinson Batman. Let me compare.
What was the name of the last guy who played Batman? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name.
Wasn't it Ben Affleck?
Oh
Christian
no, Ben Affleck.
Oh wait, yeah, it was Ben Affleck, but I think I'm talking about, I guess, the Christopher Nolan trilogy.
I didn't see any of the Ben Affleck movies, so
there's only 2 or 3 if you count the kind of like added version of like of Justice League, right? But what I'm saying is that like the Joker and like Catwoman in those movies have to, like, even Bane, they have to be realistic. Like Bane in his original look was like a Mexican, like he was like a luchador.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he was.
He looked like a straight up like wrestler, right? But like they gave him kind of like this like this breathing apparatus thing, right? Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, now he's realistic, guys. But Batman still looks like a mecha furry, you know?
Yeah, I see what you mean. They kind of defamiliarized and like decartoonified the villains, but not Batman.
Not Batman, and it's
not any more than they already had.
I feel like it really just goes against like this philosophy that people that they're pushing with these movies about like, oh yeah, we're gonna have the more realistic take on Batman, and it's like, well, he wouldn't. If you want a realistic Batman, he wouldn't look like that, really. Yeah. You know, he wouldn't be like all fucking like. It would be more like I guess simple body armor. Like, yeah.
You're saying that if they're gonna do it to the villains, then they should have the courage to do it to Batman as well.
Or I guess in reverse, if you're gonna keep like Batman still looking like a cartoon bat, like at least make like the villains like sillier, or like I don't know. I think it's also like the zeitgeist of the people, like would the people accept like the Jim Carrey Riddler now? Like I don't even want the Jim Carrey Riddler. I just want people to be like, I still want. Yeah. Where's the fun? You know, I think we're long overdue for like a funner Batman. I'm frustrated. Go on.
The last two Batmans have been dour.
Right.
Yeah. Why do it again?
Right.
I get you.
And I think that, oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. But I think a realistic Batman is like a contradiction almost. Because, like, you see people on Twitter, like, all the time. There's always kind of trends, like, oh, should Batman kill? And in the back of my mind, I'm like, he's a cartoon character. He's a fucking, like, why are you trying to act like Batman in real life would work? It wouldn't work. I'm going to tell you that right now. If a guy just single-handedly just strapped
why doesn't Batman spend his billions on building up public infrastructure to prevent crime before it happens instead of beating them up?
That question is stupid too. Yeah, they're both like the same level of just dumb because they're just cartoon characters. Mm-hmm. They're cartoon characters. I get it if people want to do like a
stop thinking so hard about it. Pretty much.
Yes.
Just turn your brain off.
Yeah.
Okay, like there could be like realistic Batmans. It's fine. Like you could use the Batman as a vehicle to talk about like real world issues, like how the Dark Knight is kind of about justifying the Patriot Act almost, right? Yeah. And like that's like fine. Like I like the Dark Knight.
USA.
Yes, exactly. And I'm probably gonna like the Robert Pattinson Batman movie too. Right, but it's just so like I don't know. This is just a thing that bothers me in the back of my mind. I think that's why like Batman works. I think the best Batman stories are animated. The best Batman stories are in the comics. I think the movies are fine, but like there's like so many like they want us to believe that the Batman can function in real life, but like they don't give that courtesy over to like the other would be perceived as like the silly villains when Batman himself as a concept is silly. This is a guy dressed up like an animal and he stops crime. That's ridiculous. It's fucking it's stupid. That's dumb. I mean, and I like Batman, but it's dumb. It's dumb. I want people to go back. Superheroes are dumb. They're stupid.
We have to return to tradition.
I fucking love superheroes, but I hate that people
make
like,
Batman stupid again.
Right? Yeah, make Batman stupid again. Let's. That's why I like the Lego Batman movie because that was about how gay Batman is. Actually, there should be more gay Batman movies. Where you just like
actually gay? Like
yeah, like gay, like he's actually gay. Like make a character called Catman. And they like make out. They have gay sex.
Intriguing.
Yeah, they have gay. Or the joke. There could be a love triangle between Batman, the Catman, and Joker, right?
That's kind of hot.
That is kind of hot. Yeah, like Batman's like, oh man, I need to stop the Joker, but I really want to suck his cock. Like that. There's a dilemma right there. There's your drama.
Bro, it sounds like you're telling us like, yeah, like I just wanted to go back to being silly and stuff. But then if you were given like $1 million and said like, hey, produce us the new Batman, it's just like I feel like we would turn it on and it's just the most graphic gay porn of all three of these characters just fucking each other. Like this is what I was talking about. This is Batman.
Look, it's kind of like let's be honest. It's kind of gay to dress up like a bat and chase like a guy dressed up like a clown. It's gay
unless you're at Anthrocon. Then it's kind of
it's fine. No. There should be a Batman that just takes place in Anthrocon. Like the Joker is gonna blow up Anthrocon, and Batman has to stop him.
I think that you should just let Batman. You should just let him do his thing. You should give him space. All right, if he doesn't, if he's not comfortable, if he's not comfortable, if he's got to work through, he's got to work his way there. All right, and you got to let him. You got to let him have that space and process it himself. Okay?
Figure it out exactly.
He's valid. He's valid.
They should make Spider-Man gay. Actually, they should just make all the like superheroes gay. Just one movie where they experiment, like just be gay for a little bit.
They should just make a gay Batman. Why not?
Yeah, just make. I think the world is ready for gay.
Just take anyone.
Make him gay.
Don't be the Flash. Nobody cares about the Flash. Don't. It's got to be Batman or Superman. One of them's got to be gay.
Make Batman
Didn't
gay
they just,
and black.
I thought they just made Superman gay. He was like fucking a drink.
His son is like gay because it's
I see.
It's that shit where it's like, oh, these comics take place in the future, and this is Superman's son who's gay, by the way.
Super gay,
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I wanna cancel the homophobes who don't want to make Batman gay. Make Batman gay again, I say.
My answer for who deserves to be canceled. It's not it. I don't have an opinion on whether he deserves to be canceled, but who's due for a canceling is Zelensky. Is everybody
Ukrainian guy?
Yeah, president of Ukraine. Everybody loves Zelensky. Oh, he's so heroic or whatever. Oh, he's fighting off the horde. Oh, he's I'm making a little jerking off motion. But they're gonna find he's gonna be like. He's gonna get outed as like a pedophile, a sexual predator or something. Someone's gonna dig up some dirt on him, and everyone who is all excited about that is gonna be like, "Ooh, darn!" It's gonna be, it's the same with Cuomo. Yes. Cuomo during the pandemic, everyone was like, "Oh, we're Cuomo-sexual. Thanks for enacting all this weird shit that you did." And then immediately afterwards, he's like, "Oh, he's kind of sexually harassing all these women. He's kind of like
he's giving them the nepotizing
his brother. He's kind of nepotizing his brother into like high-ranking NBC positions. Darn. I guess our face is a little red now. So I think Zelensky's gonna get Cuomo'd. Is what I'm saying.
Ben, are you saying that you're Cuomophobic? Is that what you're saying?
I would say so. Yeah, definitely. No shame. There's no shame in being a little Cuomophobic.
I think I half agree with you because I think I would rather cancel Reddit for their fan base, their Zelensky fan base. I think because didn't like Zelensky come out saying that like, yo, don't fucking idolize me or something. Like he
probably did.
Probably, dude. I can support the notion of Reddit cancellation. That's I feel like that would be an improvement to many things.
I do think Reddit, like canceling all of Reddit would improve like.
even
like, a lot.
Just the just the practice of like of some, you know, however you feel about the conflict, you know. I'm not saying support Russia, but I am saying like we don't need to suck Zelensky's dick about this. Like, yeah, he's the president of a country. Presidents are bad, actually.
I think
he's probably not a great guy.
Hot take.
Most presidents are not. So just let's just keep that in mind.
Hot take. I think all presidents are pedophiles, except for Donald Trump. I think he's the one president who wasn't a pedophile.
Bro, I miss his tweets so much.
Oh, Donnie?
They should let him back on so he could like he's like cheerleading Putin right now.
Cancel the guy who fired him from Twitter. That's what needs to happen.
His email press releases are pretty funny though. They're almost a substitute.
I gotta sign up.
Yeah.
You know, there was that one where he was like complaining about like Meghan McCain, and he's like complaining about like, geez, I gave her dad this expensive funeral, and she's still on my ass about it. Ugh, you know?
Women.
I wasn't even a fan of that guy.
Are you guys gonna join the Trump new social media network?
Is that happening?
Yeah. He's working on it. I forgot what it's called now.
He's been working on it for like 15 years now.
Well, Yolo, you jumping on board?
I might have to. I might try to get a position as an anchor or something.
Half of your fan base is gonna be there, man.
Oh yeah.
you gotta represent. You gotta go up there. You gotta just drop the spicier Yoloswag comics there.
Oh yeah, the Jew-centric ones.
Yeah, Trump might retweet them.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll take the clout, baby.
We're canceling people who don't want Batman to be gay. Zelensky. It's funny because in the last episode, we actually 2 episodes ago we canceled Putin, and now we're canceling Zelensky.
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. I'm in favor of cancel both. Cancel both.
We're fair and balanced here at the Main Character Syndrome, a fair and balanced podcast. We're never gonna pick a side.
Cancel everyone.
Yeah, that's why next episode we're gonna have Stone Toss and Nick Fuentes. You know, so
yeah,
it could be fair. You know, gotta balance it out. Actually, we'll have Stone Toss and Vosh. I'll make it happen.
Yeah. Does Stone Toss like? I've never like heard his voice. I don't think. Does he do podcast appearances?
I'm not getting involved in the. No, he did. He did some.
He was on the Kill Stream one time, I think.
Yeah, he was on the Kill Stream, I think.
I can't find the recording of it.
Did you save it, you little scoundrel? You know he's trying to hide that.
I would have. Yeah, it would have been part of my board of like who is. I'm like Batman trying to solve who the Riddler is, but instead it's like Stone Toss is up there.
I personally don't think. I don't know. No, I mean, I guess I would take that stance. I don't think it should. I don't think you should try to hunt the guy down. You know?
No,
I mean?
I'm not.
Okay,
no, that's fucking. I'm fucking with you. I'm too busy.
Stone?
Yeah.
He's got dark forces. He has dark powers.
Nah, we gotta get him. No, we gotta get his ass.
We gotta get him. We gotta
hunt him down.
We should rehire back the guy that we canceled who kicked off Donald Trump, and then make them kick off Stone Toss.
Oh yeah.
We need him back for we need him back on the job. What's the fucking line? We're gonna need you back. We got one more job, one last job.
They say he like a leprechaun. They say if you hunt down Stone Toss and find him in real life, he gives you a flirk before disappearing in a puff of smoke.
Hell yeah.
I see the flirks at the corner of my eyes.
A flirk magically appears in your wallet.
And says a slur and then scurries off into a hole. All right. And I think with that, we're at the end of the podcast. Once again, I want to thank Ben Saint and Yoloswag Studios. Their stuff will be at the bottom. Actually, right now, you guys could shill your stuff. Whoever wants to shill first.
Sure. Patreon.com/Ben Saint. And how soon do you think this will be releasing?
Hold up. I think probably the 25th. The 25th of this month.
Then by the time this is out, my comic Slime and Punishment will be done, and my video game Phantom's Revenge will be on itch.io, and I hope you will put a link down in the description for that. And that's it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Your turn, Zach.
Yoloswag Studios on Twitter and Instagram. I think it's like YOLO_swag_studios. You'll find it if you type it in. But yeah, I make comics and dumb stuff.
Epic. He makes super edgy comics for the edgy Zoomers of today.
Super edgy. Really edgy.
He's rebooting Loco Bandito.
Yeah, dude.
With Mike Matei's blessing.
He's gonna be a Hispanic transitioned trans woman in this one.
Yeah.
You're actually, you kind of have the same art style a little bit.
Thank you. But I think he's a little more put together than mine. But I'll take that as a compliment.
I was about to say that, but I didn't want to be mean.
Mean to who, though?
Yeah, mean.
I'm gonna have Mike Matei on next episode.
Oh, hell yeah!
We'll get this. We'll iron this out.
Yeah, ask him about the dong.
Oh, I heard that was fake. Like, you could find that image, like, if you reverse image search it.
I recognize
that
image? Penis.
I recognize that penis anywhere.
Is there like an image where like you can see like a bulge and it's like
no? He posted his full like 10-incher.
He just posted the whole. Just flat out posted it. Wow.
Yeah, like I'll link it right now if you want. If you want to see.
Oh, so it is real.
Yeah, just out of curiosity. Yeah, post that big old.
I thought someone posted a picture of him on the couch and you could see like the outline. I didn't know there was like actual schlong.
There was there is like a bunch of pictures of like his schlong. And but like apparently the validity of like if that's actually his schlong.
The validity of the schlong is debated.
Yeah, the validity of the schlong is debated. I watched the whole there's a whole like a almost a 2-hour long YouTube video talking about like the rise and fall of AVGN or whatnot, and they do dedicate a segment for Mike Matei and his schlong.
Is that the one by Lady Emily?
Yeah, she's like the one who helps out Zara Zed.
Yeah, well, I argued with her about Cyclonials, so she's my enemy now. We gotta fight.
Let's beat her.
Why are all your enemies women? What's up with that, Ben?
They just can't stop crossing me.
Maybe if they stop being fucking main characters.
They can't help themselves. They're hysterical. When the moon is full, they just get something in their blood.
So anyway, I'm Cheesymanfredo. Go read Villainverse. By the time this podcast comes out, my secret project will be revealed. I'm not gonna say the name. Maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night.
Godspeed.